All right, well, we're trying not to Wordle again today. This is Don't Wordle, and the idea behind this is it's exactly the same as Wordle, but you're trying not to solve it. That's about it. You have to reuse any clues you get. It's like hard mode. You can't reuse the grays. I'm going to use the random starting word button on the site to get a random starting word, which is macro, which is not good. Not good at all. I usually like to not do undos, but well, let's see how far we can get. Wacky seems pretty good. Okay, that was good. We're down to 33 words though, and we gotta guess 4 more, so I think it's gonna be kind of tough. But now we can use another A, which would be good. If we can think of a way to do maybe something like this. My first thought is macaw, but obviously we can't do the M or the W because we already used those. Is facade spelled like that? I feel like there's another letter in there. Doesn't facade end in an E? Yeah, facade ends in an E. It'd be nice to use some unusual letters. Like, we're not gonna be able to use a Q probably. Can we use a Z somehow? Zaka, no. This is a Spanish word. Jacal. Any chance that's acceptable? Oh, it is. Okay, good, cool. All right, well that was good. So we've used so we can't do a double A anymore. We can still do a double C though. Ooh, we should have done cacao. Oh, but we couldn't use the O. Otherwise that would have been a double C and a double A. But really, it's good to use them in different ways too. I mean, so we could do something like this, maybe with an E or another C there, or a C at the beginning. Cacti would work. T and I are pretty good letters though. I don't know if I want to use those yet. I could also do cache or cache. People say it different ways. I don't know if that's better or worse than cacti. My instinct is to go with cache. I don't know. I mean, it could easily be the answer. So could cacti, so could any other number. I mean, obviously there's 18 things that could be the answer, but I mean, E is a good letter, but for some reason I feel like eliminating T and I both. If it was T or I, it'd be different, but T and I together, I feel like there's a lot of things that we could do with that. So let's do cache. Okay, good. Okay. Ooh, there's only 4 words left. Ooh, that wasn't good. Okay, so we could do facts or pacts. Those would both be decent words that we probably don't want to guess. Tacit. Ooh, that's not too bad. It's I don't think it's obscure enough that it wouldn't be on the answer list, but it's at least more obscure than facts and pacts. And it does have the double T, which saves the S for our last guess then. And if it is facts or pacts, we'll get a yellow T. What else could it be? So it's tacit, facts, pacts. There's only one other word. Oh, tax. So, if those are the 4 words, the problem is, so I don't know for sure what word list DontWordle uses, but if plurals aren't allowed, then facts and pacts and tax are not gonna be the answer, which means tacit is gonna be the answer. But the problem is, if I guess one of these other ones, then I can't use the gray S. All right, let's just try this. It's tacit. That's what I thought. So now we were forced to undo, but we already know that we can't do it from here. Because there's 3 options ending in an S, which we can only use one time, or the answer. So we're gonna have to undo again. Now the question is, can we get there from here? Ooh, you know, another word that could be good to use is tacit. Not right now, obviously, but like as a last word. That's a musical thing. So we could potentially do like tax and tacit, because when we do tax, we're gonna get a green T and a yellow T, and then we can do tacit with the E, and that only uses the E and the S in 2 of the words. So we just need another word that doesn't use an E and S or a T or an I. All right, well, here's what I think the problem is. There's quite a few words, I mean, obviously there's 18 of them, but all of them that I can think of are ED, ES, or TS, or ET. Once you do the T, you have to keep using it. Now we can do TS here and then use the T somewhere else. But then you use the S. So the problem is, okay, basically the problem is you either have a T at the end, which then you have to reuse, or you do a T here and then you use the S, so you can't do the S again. The only other option is ED, but then you've used your E. And I can't think of 3 that all work together. Because you can only use the E once, you can only use the S once. And there's HE, of course, but again, that uses the E, so. Too many of them use the E. All right, so I think I'm gonna have to undo. I might have to undo all the way to start. I don't know if you can do it. If you can think of a way to start with macro and solve this, let me know. I'm gonna undo and just start over. So, I mean, in some ways, it's not a failure. We'll be able to finish it, I think. We should be able to. But, it always is better if you don't have to use, I mean, I always feel better if I don't have to use undos. This is like a half win to me. So, we just can't use T, A, C, and I. We can do almost anything otherwise. So we could do fluff. Seems good. We can do poppy. Our kind of usual starting words. We've used the U and the O. We want to avoid the A and the I as long as possible. So let's do something with E. MC. Oh, we don't want to do the C, do we? I mean, we could. We'll just have to reuse the C is the problem. I think Reeve is a thing. I mean, AVE is a thing. I think EVE is a thing too. Okay. Thought I'd seen that somewhere. I'm not sure what it is, but there you go. So the EU, O, and E. So now we have to use the A or the I. That's okay. That's okay. Let's try to use them not in the right positions. That would be good. How about, ooh, I was gonna say white, but then we'd have the green T. We could do chick, which isn't terrible. We will have the C and the I, but they'll be yellow. Actually, you know what we could do is mama. We'll get the green A, but might be good to do an A somewhere else first and save mama for our next guess, because if we do an A like 3rd or 4th, it'll be yellow, and then we could do mama. But once we do mama and we get the green A, we can't do an A anywhere else. So snags would work. It does double up the S. Some good letters there, but we could also do swans. That might be slightly better. Still use the N, but W is probably better to use than the G. I don't know. Let's do that. Okay. Swans, and then we'll do mama, which will get us the green A, but I mean, there's 19 words left. We just need to think of one that doesn't have the answer. Shouldn't be too hard, right? Something AI. Shouldn't be that hard to come up with something here. Ooh, how about catch? Catch would work. There we go. Oh, we could have done cacti also. All right, there we go. Cool. Interesting that the only word left was tacit after we did catch. Which, I mean, it does force the C and the T. Yeah, so interesting. All right, well, let's look at the 19 words, see what else we could have guessed at the end there. All right, Bathe, batch. Oh, batch would have been good. Batik, cacti, catch, guided. I don't know what half these words are. Habit, haji, haith, haji, hatch. Yeah, I don't know what some of those words are, but all right. Well, anyways, had to use all of my undos. Now, I think if I had, you know, done an undo right away at the beginning, now I wouldn't have known what the answer was. I wouldn't have known it was tacit. I would have just known the AC. So I still could have gotten into some trouble, but I may have been able to do it knowing where the A and the C were. Hard to say for sure. I still would have started with Fluff and Poppy. I probably would have, and I probably would not have done MC because I would have known where the C was. So I still might have done Fluff, Poppy, and Reeve just based off of the AC. So, yeah, I don't know. It would have been interesting whether I could have done it just if I'd done the one undo at the beginning. But anyways, it's fun to try and do it without undos, I think. So even though it didn't work, and I suspected it probably wasn't going to. So anyways, let me know how you did with today's Don't Wordle. And if you managed to fail and succeed because you failed, so you succeeded. And be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles. Got a rotten string of bad luck ahead of me now. That is, if you believe in any of these various superstitions. Oh, okay, well that was really good. On the left, awesome. Ballet over here, okay, it is L and T, just like I was thinking. Now, alphabet. There we go, that's a good one.